Beauty, an irresistible force, a gift that can open doors and capture hearts. But sometimes it hides a darker truth. Some individuals have used their striking looks as a mask to commit crimes, while others found their beauty thrust them into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Today, we uncover the stories of 7 people whose beauty captivated the world, while their crimes left it stunned. 1. Stephanie Baudouin. Stephanie Baudouin was once just an ordinary nursing student from Quebec, Canada. But her piercing eyes and radiant smile would soon catapult her into a global spotlight. Dubbed the world's hottest criminal, Stephanie's looks masked a secret life of crime. She wasn't just a thief. She was the mastermind behind a string of burglaries that shocked her community. Stephanie and her accomplices broke into over 40 homes, stealing jewelry, electronics, and anything else they could grab. Her beauty and charm made her arrest a viral sensation, with headlines focusing more on her appearance than her actions. But while the media was captivated, her victims were left to pick up the pieces. Stephanie pled guilty to her crimes and faced justice, but her story remains a chilling reminder of how appearances can deceive. Chapter 2. Wade Wilson. You've heard of Deadpool, the fictional anti-hero known for his wit and good looks. But the real-life Wade Wilson? His story is much darker. With his rugged features and a cocky smile, Wade had the charisma to charm anyone. Yet behind his good looks, there was a criminal streak that couldn't be ignored. Wilson was involved in a series of violent offenses, including armed robbery and assault. His charm, much like the fictional Deadpool, masked a volatile and dangerous individual. But unlike the comic book character, there was no redemption arc for this Wade Wilson, just a legacy of crime that left lives shattered in its wake. Chapter 3. Claudia Ochoa Felix. Claudia Ochoa Felix was no stranger to the spotlight. Known as the Kim Kardashian of the Mexican drug cartels, Claudia's beauty and extravagant lifestyle earned her legions of fans on social media. But behind the luxury cars, designer clothes, and lavish parties was a chilling secret. Claudia was rumored to lead the deadly hit squad known as Los Antrax. Operating as part of the infamous Sinaloa cartel, this squad was responsible for countless assassinations and acts of violence. Claudia publicly denied her involvement, claiming she was just an innocent woman in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the rumors persisted, and her mysterious death in 2019 only deepened the intrigue. Was she a victim of her beauty, or was she the mastermind behind one of Mexico's most feared criminal organizations? The truth remains buried in the shadows of her glamorous yet dangerous life. 4. Megan Simmons. Sometimes beauty can take center stage for the most unexpected reasons. Megan Simmons became an internet sensation overnight, not for her achievements, but for her mugshot. Arrested for a DUI, Megan's sultry stare and flawless features turned her into the hot mugshot girl, a viral meme that took the world by storm. While her crime was relatively minor, the public obsession with her appearance raised questions about society's values. How could one woman's mugshot overshadow the seriousness of her actions? Megan embraced her newfound fame, but her story remains a curious example of how beauty can eclipse everything, even accountability. 5. Jeremy Meeks. Jeremy Meeks is perhaps the most famous example of beauty and crime colliding. When his mugshot hit the internet, it broke the web. With chiseled cheekbones, piercing blue eyes, and a jawline that seemed sculpted by the gods, Jeremy became known as the hot felon. But his criminal past was far from glamorous. Jeremy was arrested on multiple charges, including gun possession and gang-related activity. Yet his arrest turned into an opportunity. Modeling agencies and brands lined up to work with him, and upon his release, he walked the runway for major fashion shows. Meeks managed to turn his life around, but his story sparked debates. Was his redemption genuine? Or was society too quick to forgive because of his looks? 6. Arna Kimia. Arna Kimia's beauty made her unforgettable, but so did her crimes. Arrested for theft and fraud, Arna used her stunning looks and charm to manipulate victims into trusting her. But her most infamous incident involved an Uber driver, a shocking event that exposed her darker side during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to reports, Arna was involved in an altercation with an Uber driver following a dispute over payment. Witnesses say that during the argument, Arna deliberately coughed on the driver, removed his face mask, and mocked him. actions that violated COVID safety laws at the time. The driver, alarmed and concerned for his safety, filed a police report, sparking outrage on social media. The incident painted her as reckless and entitled, turning public opinion against her. Arna's glamorous online presence had once presented her as a picture of success and sophistication, but her actions revealed a disturbing pattern of disregard for others, leaving a trail of victims in her wake. Her story serves as a reminder that beauty can be deceiving, and that no amount of charm can excuse behavior that puts others at risk. 7. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes was once America's sweetheart. As a child star, her beauty, wit, and talent lit up the screen. But fame came with a heavy price. Over the years, Amanda spiraled into a life of substance abuse, mental health struggles, and erratic behavior. Her once bright image darkened as arrests for DUI, drug possession, and bizarre public outbursts made headlines. Amanda's story is a tragic reminder of the pressures of fame. Her beauty and success couldn't shield her from the challenges of mental illness and addiction. Today, she continues to work on rebuilding her life, proving that even in the darkest moments, there is hope for redemption. These are the faces of beauty and crime, proof that appearances can be deceiving and that even the most captivating individuals can walk the darkest paths. They remind us that beauty is not a measure of virtue, and behind every face lies a story, sometimes one of tragedy, sometimes one of redemption. What do you think? Are we too quick to forgive when beauty is involved? Let us know in the comments below.